Make sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow Unboxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. How is Canelo Alvarez considered the face of boxing when he ranked 68 in the world's international popularity contest amongst athletes, according to ESPN? Let's talk about it. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back. Goodfellow Sports TV coming to you live and direct. Keep sharing the videos. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow Unboxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products from soaps, lotions, foot soaks, hair pomade, much, much more. Website, promo code, both are in the description. Appreciate everybody checking back in. And it's just supporting the claim that I was already saying, the reason I did this video. I was already telling you guys that, the DAZN launched the platform with Canelo Alvarez. He has no clout, even internationally. He don't have no clout in America. He don't have white America. He don't have black America. And those are the two biggest consumers or bases you need to touch on to really boost the app like DAZN. Nobody in America cares who he is. And obviously nobody around the world cares who he is because boxing is a dying sport. You know what I'm saying? Nobody respects boxing in the sports world outside of hardcore and purist boxing fans. It's seldomly respected, man. And DAZN chose to overpay Canelo $365 million to fight on their app. He's not a pull anywhere. He's not a pull nowhere but Mexico. For real. He pulled in America because people from Mexico come to America. Mexican Americans, come watch him fight. But in the grand scheme of things, is really he don't have the two largest consumers you need to have in America. Black people spend $1.5 trillion in the retail market as consumptions, whatever you're gonna call it. White people, they spend money too. It's a lot of them as well too. And none of them care when Canelo Alvarez fighting. Canelo Alvarez is not the topic of casual conversations. He is not the topic of weekend conversations unless he fought Floyd. He is not the topic at the gym. He is not the topic at LA Fitness while you hooping. Nobody that I know bring up Canelo Alvarez willingly. And a ton of people never bring up boxers if it's not Floyd Mayweather. But this is who they built the app on. A dying sport in boxing. They overcompensate Canelo Alvarez. He no longer has the biggest contract in boxing. I'll explain that towards the latter half of the video. But that's just that's the facts. DAZN looking at that list, and that list has any accuracy to it, they made a big mistake. Once again, I'm going to continue. They said made a big mistake. This guy only get $2.5 million in endorsements. Only $1 more million than, I think they got Deontay Wilder listed as the highest rated boxer. I don't think Floyd is considered one because he retired. He gets $1.5 million in endorsements. And if Canelo Alvarez is this big international or just American draw, why don't he have more endorsements than Wilder? He have $1 more million in endorsements than Wilder. That's it. If this dude was this epic star, he should be on Gatorade commercials, Nike commercials, or Under Armour commercials. They should be pushing him tough. He should be on all types of shit, Home Depot commercials. He should be, he should be have publicity all through the commercial market in America, but he don't. And that's one of the biggest lies, and that's what they really trying to exploit in boxing is exploit the Mexican fans. Earl Spence coming out in the Mexican colors, which I'll do a video on in the next or coming up. He coming out in the Mexican colors, Floyd Mayweather exploited the Mexican fan base, but you exploiting a fan base that has limitations. There's a gate there. When you tap into the American market, where a lot of Americans waste money, may it be white Americans, black Americans, Arab Americans, a ton of them waste money every day, B. And you just sitting there catering to a smaller minority market in North America. You think that's going to boost your app? It won't. You made a mistake. You overcompensated the guy, which nobody in the sport of boxing would have gave Canelo that type of money but DAZN because he don't have popularity. If he was popular like that, he'd be on several different commercials. He wouldn't stay off your TV screen. They couldn't stop talking about Canelo. Canelo will be the topic of discussions on sports shows everywhere, but he's not. If you lucky to get him brought up once or twice a year on the ESPN sports show that's a non-boxing show, which it just became a fad to have a boxing show. I wouldn't even say it's a fad. It may be a blip more than a trend. You know? But hey, I'm just pointing out, where the zone made made a mistake at. This guy ain't gonna never come back on that return. Even if he fought Floyd Mayweather, it'll never bring the return back at $365 million. Because you got to overcompensate his opponents. They are now starting to run ads on the zone. They're going to eventually have to raise the price. They might even come back with pay-per-view. $10 a month to watch Canelo. Nobody paying that shit but Mexican Americans. It ain't a ton of black people that's paying that. It's not probably any white people paying to watch that. It's some, but it's at bare minimum. And now he no longer has the largest sports contract in history. Mike Trout is expected to sign a 12-year extension worth $430 million. That's $65 more million than Canelo guaranteed. You can say, well, Canelo is only going to be fight 10 or 11 times in that contract. True, but I'd rather play baseball, swing a bat, and play them 100 or something games if I take care of my body and eat healthy and drink the right things and keep my body in good health. I'd rather play those 12 years in baseball because I'm not gonna have no brain damage. I'm not gonna have too much wear and tear on my body. It's guaranteed, and I'm gonna get endorsements on top of that. I'm not gonna have no head trauma, no body trauma, no CTE or nothing like that. Baseball is less strenuous on your body. More kids need to start really looking at baseball. But Canelo Alvarez could say it's pretty much, I'm my own boss. I don't have to censor what I say. That's the great thing about boxing. But like I said before, it's just proving more and more the zone is making a mistake. How is Deontay Wilder more popular than Canelo Alvarez? You know how? It's because Deontay Wilder speaks English. You know what? Deontay Wilder knocked people out. Tyson Fury more popular than Canelo Alvarez. Maybe because they both fought out their countries. Deontay has fought in the UK. Obviously, Tyson Fury has fought in America. They had an epic fight in some people's opinion last year. Didn't do great pay-per-view numbers, but with piracy and stuff going on, I heard over 10 million people stream that fight. But like I said before, how can you pay a guy? How can a guy be one of the top paid athletes in America, but his popularity, even on the American scale, is probably not top 30? He's not a top 30 popular fighter in America, let alone North America. Just again shows the zone made another mistake, or made his biggest mistake with Canelo Alvarez. When you could have took $365 million, bought purse bids, or became the common ground for fights to happen. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we give with $365. You paying this dude what? Let's say $60 million a year. I think it is for 2 fights, whatever it come out to be. For $10 million a piece and throw 5 for $20 million, you could throw 10 to Crawford, 10 to Spence, and 5 apiece to their representation to let them fight on the zone. Real talk. For that type of money, you know what I'm saying? And that's only $20 million. You know what I'm saying? For that other type of money, you can make a ton of fights happen. You can make Benavidez and Plan happen. You can make it a boxing dream, on that app. And that's not even equating on what they're paying Danny Jacobs or what they're paying Miller to fight with Joshua, what they paying Joshua to fight on the app. But they tied all that money into Canelo, and it rides on Canelo, and nobody in America gives a fuck about Canelo but hardcore purist boxing fans. And it's a large percentage. It's a nice percentage of them who don't care about paying to watch Canelo fight because they know it's malarkey and they know he gonna get the benefit of the doubt. And that's real shit. Real shit though, man. People gotta pay attention to that. But let me know what you guys think. I'll link the list in the description. I don't want to make it about Wilder being the highest boxer on the list or nothing like that. I wasn't talking about nobody else rankings. I want to just point out that the zone made a mistake in signing Canelo Alvarez to that contract, and Canelo no longer is the highest paid athlete in North America, I believe it is. But hey, it's Goodfellas Sports TV. It's your boy CJ Goodfellas. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or you just want to chop it up In addition to that, don't forget, check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, thehealthblaze.com. Promo code GoodFellowOneBoxing get you 18% off their 100% all natural products. Check them out, website, promo code in the description. We are doing giveaways this week, so make sure you pay attention to our live stream and our videos. Other than that, man, on to the next video. Deontay Wilder press conference at 12 Eastern Standard Time. Pay attention. We gone.